Fuck it. I'll be nice and let you choose the way you meet your fate. It's murder either way. Time for you to make a leap of faith. Ask the fans to take a vote. Who do they appreciate? A truly great MC or one who's too afraid to leave his state? Now listen, City of Gotham and imposters in the building. You ain't the Donner Hoffa, you're the Olive Garden of Sicilians. I'll guarantee it's Tez's overconfidence that kills him. I'm sunning you so hard I'm grandfathering your children. Now I got off my flight and hit up Penn. Like meet me at the baggage claim. You were still at work. You hit up Penn. I seen Pete at the baggage claim. But toe-to-toe with me, you'll come in last. Written, free, in the street, over beats, 100 stacks. You're supposed to be the upper class. You're nobody. You're fucking trash. Are you Asian? They said you were openly in love with math. Yo. Better hustler, making bread outside the music business. A better father, bitch. I paid my daughter's private school tuition. So why are you the kid they chose to represent your coast? You just ride whoever's dick is gonna benefit you most. You talking about, if y'all put up a G, I'll accept the offering. And that's the first and only time Cortez attempted robbery. Wait. This bitch Ernesto basically disrespected all the league. Now, faggot, call David Williams and say you're sorry. Direct apology. Yeah. Hey, you know who doesn't like Mac Lethal? White people! Everybody. So I figured I'd euthanize this quadruple timing suicide girl for some free drinks and spending money. I mean, shit, we both won Scribble Jam with less preparation. So with less than a day, I had to think of what direction I'm taking. Yeah. Do I mention the way you'd hear everyone say he's the best in his day but was never the favorite? And after he left the competitive stage, I'd take every one of his records and break it? So you ain't got a chance at winning with the faggot trash you're spitting towards me. Since 2004, he's repped for battle rapping pretty poorly. You were the man in the beginning, it immaculately ended shortly. Now click your heels twice and get back to Kansas City, Dorothy. You try to fucking flip my scheme, then I'm gonna fucking take it farther. Just so we can find out whose rebuttal game is sharper. So if you got the lettuce and bacon, then don't forget the tomato. If you pretend that you're Satan, then you'll get left with a halo. We in the city of angels, you idiot a-hole. I'll pick this dude apart. Fucking give me an angle. We should have the people watching this in pay-per-view. It's just like me in Real Deal. I'm winning thanks to you. Your music career is something that I totally respect, so I won't make a bunch of song references nobody would get. But you will fucking die from all the punches I land, and I'll still be a living legend thinking about how lucky I am. Yo, truth is, you were never very sick, so I stepped up in one day to murk you on some legendary shit. It's a cemetery trip, cause that body bag you said that I unzipped told me to put you in it February 5th. Yo, so when it comes to freeze, everyone knows that I'm the best performer. Shut your whole system down, go and ask a tech supporter. Yo, you travel west for war, but like a soldier that protects the border, you'll be going back with post-traumatic stress disorder. So what the fuck can I do to make a big impression? Today's your intervention. You're fake as fuck. And we ain't playing your little game of misdirection.
Wait, you mean his gang?
Like he's repping?
The cane?
The pimp?
The weapons?
He probably bring a Smith & Wesson.
Of course he did. It's the brave.
The myth.
The legend.
Shut the fuck up!
Now, y'all got the whole crowd thinking,
why challenge the battle champs?
While SPYTE and MANIK are mad like,
you guys act like we can't advance.
I mean, if their flight crashed,
and they died trapped in an avalanche,
the Saurus lost his voice,
ILLMAC forgot his bars,
we might actually have a chance!
No! So who are you? Why are you here? What have you actually done? Answer me, chump. How many battles you won?
Answer him.
Sadly, we won't get to see what this faggot becomes, because we just ended his career and that shit hasn't begun. Now look, we're the #1 in the States. You're the runner-up of the race. So duck and cover for safety or uppercut to the face. Now MANIK can't hate SPYTE just because of his race.
Tell him why.
Because he had to bring this white out to cover up his mistakes. Hold up. Wait, he dissed me for hooking up with Willow. And that shit is true. But you're trying to clown me for getting pussy? How much of a faggot are you?
Your only win against Ubiquitous and Cheddar was stolen.
It made me question DJ7 and the heads that were voting. Cause you fucking failed. Truer words have never been spoken.
But it ended up as better promotion.
Cause y'all got 15 minutes of fame off 20 seconds of choking. You suck at rhyming, Sketch. You've done nothing I respect. But since becoming president, he's been an underlying threat.
How?
Because now he can just change the outcome if he doesn't like the end. So to summarize it best, it's like the butterfly effect. They're gonna rename the space between her whorish legs as the prehistoric cave where Peter Morris plays. That's what I learned hockey for, knocking heads off as a hobby more than Bobby Orr.
And now that sloppy whore is probably pissed at him. But when someone talks about your chick's crabs in, all she can say is, it happens.
You should quit rapping!
True MC. You're just the latest clones and shit. Your names alone body you in 3.
It's one of life's tests, a learning process. But of all the names you could have chose, why Sketch? I guess the guy's just a work in progress. Listen, Swan's clone. My palm closed up and shattered jawbones, crossbow to this wild boar, have a hog roast. You beating me? Nah, this faggot's gonna die trying. But I don't gotta blast a bullet. I'll have Sandra Bullock blindside him. Tops, you're Kendrick Perkins in the low post. 6 points, 8 boards, and 5 blocks. You're more on the decline, but I'm scoring till the time stops. I'm Jordan in his prime, bitch. You're Jordan for the White Sox. So how the fuck is this battle even supposed to be fair? This fool's a pet parrot away from being Coco Beware. This fool's some facial paint away from being Kamala the Ugandan giant. And he a bar away from getting bodied by me if he's not compliant. Now, in West Philadelphia, born with SWAIN. At a snack bar is where his 340 was gained. No, but if we're being fucking real, the story's almost the same one as Will's. He just got the body of Uncle Phil. See? Now, if everybody knows you for forgetting all your bars, I'm surprised that anybody still remembers who you are. I just feel kind of bad for all the folks of yours who show support, because all their money's going toward what everybody's nose can snort. 20 guys forget and mess up every time, then both of us know you've just never said a line worth memorizing. I'm on a level that's past you. I'm a legend. I can't lose. I'm gentleman's jack proof. You're a genuine draft brew. But I heard you're... I'm only losing if I use the dude who looks like you from Tekken. Hold it. I don't squash the beat. I'm absolute. You're obsolete. You look like a snack that Mox would eat from the hot wing shop. Now watch it, pal. I'm on the prowl. Dog the bounty hunter. About to cave your head in with the rock I found you under. This fucker used to do the hula, but it wasn't on the dance floor. That shit had to have been tougher being stuck to someone's dashboard. Yo, then Russian roulette's gonna be what we're doing next. Putting one in the chamber for every punch that you forget. At 6, give me the blam. I'm Yosemite Sam. Revolvers at your luau going rotisserie ham. Always digging your own grave, so I designed his ass a coffin. You could press a double album off the lines this cat's forgotten. He couldn't memorize his name if it was tribal tatted on him. You don't think we knew Tricky writes all your shit for you? You're pathetic with your penmanship. But he gives you two a little boost, that extra bit of emphasis. Before the battles, Tricky's drilling you to get you to remember shit. But even in your interviews, you get confused and he's finishing your sentencing. Leave and manage a different league. Everything will go to shit if it isn't clear enough. PvP disappears for months. Pat Stay puts his beard down. Bishop puts a mirror up. You are setting such a bad example for for your brother who looks up to you? And I know he isn't what you wanted, but it's who you're stuck with, dude.
True.
See, Tricky didn't know it. One morning, he just woke up at the crack of dawn, took his KOTD pajamas off, and turned his ginger swagger on. He needed a ride to battles, so he asked his mom, and she said, okay, but you have to let your little brother tag along.
You come along. Hold on. Then you come along like, share your dope lines with me or I'll go crying to mother.
Tricky says, nope.
Feelgood's like, Mom.
Share your dope lines with your brother. Or Bishop had a case of baldness before you had a name at all, bitch. You want a ring so bad, I'll let you pick which hand I'll break your jaw with. Shit, I'll amputate an arm and beat you with the one you haven't made a bond with. See, this is the biggest day of your life. And that's so sad it makes me nauseous. Because for me, this is just a fucking Saturday in August. Faggot even more, and now it's 2-0 me in case you cats are keeping score. Homie, all you have is battles. There's no tracks that he records. It's just an act that he performs for no Academy Awards. World Domination 2, you're a casualty of war. Bitch, I've bankrupted bigger British battle leagues than yours. But I'm gonna snap this man's neck if he don't handle that next time. See, my pops was in an accident. I'm in an ambulance guest ride calling her to cancel and be at my dad's bedside. This faggot gets all sad like, my battle rap just died. I don't know how all of you would feel, but I'm thinking, is this dude for real? If I lose my pops, I'll hunt you down and shoot to kill before the wounds are healed. And then you'll see the truth revealed. This piece of shit would take a bullet for battle rap and use his mother as the human shield. You can handle this the easy way or make it a disaster when I rearrange your DNA. The liquor eats your brain and sabotages everything he does. Funny how the more you drink, the more it's lessening your buzz. See, watching you chase your dreams
and then you chasing dreams.
It's not as easy as the booze makes it seem. It's like your two favorite things
preventing you from enjoying your two favorite things.
Whippy is a shithole. Your little gimmick isn't working. I've been dick deep in your bitch and thought the chick was still a virgin. See, when he's sober, Rich is insecure and introverted. But when he swigs that fifth of bourbon, Richie turns into a different person. He thinks it's worth it, but the liquor hurts him. Look how every friend of yours has been converted to a bridge you're burning. You fit the mixture perfect. If he's Irish, get a Catholic minister to give a sermon. If he's German, I'm a Hindenburg him.
Look,
I swear to God you'll get slapped in the chin if you happen to rap in Spanish again. The saddest shit is he actually thinks that's a tactic to win. And it gets a cheap reaction from them, but if y'all clap for it and don't understand it, well then you're a bigger faggot than him. Yo! So pardon me for mocking what you harbor deep inside of you. Just take the ass whooping that you're already entitled to. I'll turn this Mark to Margarita mix without hardly even trying to. Dog, you are a piece of shit. I'll always be reminding you.
And don't think that we forgot about the bars that he recycles too.
You'll take so hard a beating, it makes Argentina cry for you.
DIAZ is only a stir away from disaster.
So you've been warned to mask your biting better like a luchador. I bet you only shop in the used section of a music store. You probably rummage through his drawers and rock clothes that other dudes have worn. You couldn't even pick a partner someone hasn't used before. To summarize, because nothing that this fucking guy has done is in the public eye. So I bet y'all wonder why this match was made based upon the path I've paved, considering all he's gonna do is talk about my past today. Well, fuck what you had to say. I got my travels paid to Adelaide just so we could talk about accomplishments you haven't gained. How many times have you left your country to be the main event? Or used a check from music just to eat and pay your rent? The answer's none, so panic, run, abandon ship, your chance is done. I pulled your card like Gambit before you could even land a punch. They'll probably talk about my kid, my fiance, how my dad was killed, because you need shock value to overcompensate for lack of skill. But homie, just ignore the topic, or I'll hit you with a force so hard that you'll need sign language to correspond with your orthodontist. To clown each other. And one thing I know about this sucker is that he's deaf in one ear. So let me make it louder, fucker. We've got a lot of ground to cover, because anything I say to DEFRON is just gonna go in one ear, then stop. Friends tell you you're nothing near the upper tier, you fucking queer, but homie, you should hear the shit they say behind your other ear. Always mocking you like, we're going to a movie, do you want to watch it, dude? It's in surround sound. Not for you. You've got half an ear to hear the rhythm. So I got a question for you. If your deafness is true, how come it hasn't made the rest of your senses improve? All your bars are tasteless, you're completely out of touch, you couldn't smell this loss coming or see how bad you suck.